What's this? No, 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 no. What's that guy? No, they're doing this to me. No, they're doing this to me. No, 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 no. Oh, look at the black screener. This is Screamer. Where? Music box. Little it stains purple blood. It's dirt. Well, little than the black screen. But this is Screamer. I use a jump scare. It's Screamer. Where? 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 Ah! Jesus, it scared me. Ah.
In my place were lines that I couldn't change. I was lost, oh yeah. And I was lost. Crossed lines I shouldn't have crossed. I was lost, oh yeah. That I couldn't change, and I was lost, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Hey, what's going on, my fellow idiots? Welcome back for another episode of Idiot Proof Cooking. Now, first off, apologies for no video last week. Unfortunately, Rose and JP were sick, and it was just a nightmare in my household last week. They're both doing better now, but it was just way too hectic for me to film and edit a video. But I'm back at it today, and I'm going to show you how to make an awesome chocolate cake. Now, it was around the 1930s that the first cake mix was available for idiots like you and me to buy, and they really made making a cake idiot proof. You just use everything in the cake mix and you throw in a couple of additional ingredients and you bake it like that. However, you know, using a cake mix, it's fine, it'll make a good cake, but you can make a way better cake with just a little bit of effort. And honestly, it's a lot more fun. Like, it's really the spirit of baking to go out and make your own from scratch. So that's what we're going to do today. Let's set this cake mix aside. We're not going to use that. Now, the first thing we need is a large mixing bowl, much like the one I've got here. And then I'm going to get out a sifter and put it on top of the bowl. We're first going to add in 2 cups of all-purpose flour. There we go. And then we're going to add in 3/4 cup of cocoa powder. Now, the reason why we're sifting this is because cocoa powder tends to clump up. Like, you'll see little balls of cocoa powder when you pour it out. So just by sifting it with the flour, and you really want to run it through the sifter, like I'm using my whisk here to make sure that it all goes through, you're not going to have any clumpy cocoa powder. Next in is 2 teaspoons of baking powder and then 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda. I'm then going to add in a teaspoon of kosher salt, and I'm going to then just use my trusty old whisk to whisk all of the dry ingredients together. Set that bowl aside for a moment and get yourself out a measuring cup, because we're going to pour in 1 tablespoon of instant espresso powder. I am then going to pour in enough boiling water to make 1 cup of instant espresso, and the reason why we're doing this is because we're going to pour this in with a cake batter, and it's going to greatly enhance the chocolatey flavor. It's not going to make your cake taste like coffee. All it does is enhance the chocolate flavor. So set that aside to cool down and get out another mixing bowl. You're going to use a lot of dishes making this chocolate cake. Now, what we're going to do is pour in 2 cups of white granulated sugar, and then we're going to crack in 2 large eggs. So crack both of those in, make sure you don't get any shells in them, and then we're going to use a teaspoon of vanilla paste or vanilla extract, and then all we're going to do is whisk the eggs and the sugar and the vanilla extract all together until it forms a paste much like that. Make sure it's really